Okay, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
Yes,
sir.
good evening, all. So today, let us have a
Good evening, sir.
good evening, all. Let us have a quick recap of what we did yesterday, and after that,
Good evening, sir.
the session. Yes, please. So, sorry. Yes. So, what did we learn yesterday?
We learned some
Sentences, sir.
sentences.
Yeah, what kind of sentences did we learn yesterday?
Different types of sentences.
Interrogative.
Yes. Do you remember something? I mean, can you
Different
just
types
say
of
a sentence yesterday? Whatever we learned yesterday. Yes, sir. Vinod.
Sir.
Yes. Can you say something? Something from what you learned yesterday. Still, people are joining.
Yesterday we learned about how to make the questions with W forms.
Yes, how to make questions with some helping verbs. This is what we learned yesterday. Okay. So we learned how to make some questions, how to make statements, how to make different kinds of sentences using helping verbs and
Helping
appropriate
verbs.
main verbs. That's what we learned yesterday. So can you just tell me some sentences we made yesterday or some other sentences which you can make in a similar way? Madam Varalakshmi, can you just make some sentences which you can recollect from yesterday's lesson? Anyone can say. Do not wait for me to call your name.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Please tell me some sentences from
She
your
was,
memory.
she was talking.
He was talking. What is the helping verb in that?
Was.
Was
Was is the helping verb. What is the main verb in that?
talking.
Talking.
Talking. So talking is ing form which agrees with was, which is one of the forms of be. And then did we learn something like have or has? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Have and has.
Have.
Yes. Did we learn have? Did we learn anything about have? Sorry. Have and has. Madam Gautami, can you make
Sir.
can you make one
But
sentence
it is in
have?
past
You have.
perfect.
Okay, sir. You have completed. You have completed the homework.
You have completed your homework. So is it okay if I say you has completed your homework?
You have.
You have. We should say you have because
Have.
has doesn't agree with you. Okay, somebody else was saying something. Who was that? Anybody else? Can you say some sentences? Can you make some sentences using how or
May I
has?
try?
Yes, of course.
My name is Tanmay, sir.
Yes, please.
He has written the exam.
He has written the examination. That means when did he write the examination? Just now
Yeah.
or 2 3
Past,
days ago?
we can make a negative sentence. He hasn't written the exam.
Yeah, he hasn't written the examination, which may be relevant to past also. So
Yeah.
if you say he has written the examination, that means he has just now written the examination.
Only we can't use when here. Except when we
Yeah,
can
we
use
cannot
every.
use when. If you say that in using have or has, you cannot use when. Okay, we understand that we have to make some sentences using is, are, or was, where, have, has, had, do, does, did, then will, would, shall, should, can, could. Like that, we have seen different helping verbs. And we understand that our problem is that we do not use helping verbs appropriately in our sentences, and that's the reason why we make incomplete sentences. This is understood. And now we will just learn more about complex sentences. Of course, we are able to make simple sentences. That means one subject and one predicate. When we are asked to make a sentence using one subject and one predicate, we are able to make it. But when we are asked to make complex sentences, sometimes we make errors. So we should learn how to make complex sentences as well. So look at this. Here I'll share a presentation. You can all look at this. Now, can you see this?
No. Yes, sir.
Yes. Sometimes it may
Yes,
take
sir.
some time for uh, uh, that particular slide to
Complex
display
sentences.
on your screen. So now, whoever can see it, can you please read it?
Can I,
May
sir?
I see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Whoever said it first, you can
Sir,
read
Jai
it.
Hind, sir.
Jai Hind.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I am Anusha. I am
Yes,
working
madam.
as a pre-primary academic director. I want to share some information, sir.
Yes, please, madam.
Uh, then our SHS teachers need to add in front of their names. SHS is mandatory, sir. It is from chairman, sir.
So, would you like me to pass that information to them?
Yes, sir. We need to record attendance, sir.
All right, all right. So you belong to SHS, Slate High School.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yeah. Your good name once again, please.
Anusha Reddy, sir.
Yes, madam. Okay, so as Madam Anusha Reddy has informed you, I would like to request all the teachers participating from SHS to mention their names so that your attendance can be recorded. So I think that is heard by everyone. So I hope they will be doing that. Yes.
Yes.
Now you can see on the screen some complex sentences. Madam Anusha, can you just read that, whatever you see there?
Do the homework regularly.
Do the homework regularly. Then what else is there?
If
Just under that,
Your results will
Your
improve.
results will improve.
your
Your result
results
will
will
improve.
improve. Then you can see one word in that blue column.
if
Yes.
What is there in that blue column?
If
if
If.
because
Okay.
then
So what do we want
if
you to do? We want you to
if
join
do
those
the,
two sentences. Which are the two
do the homework
sentences after
regularly.
that?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Which
If
are the two
do the
sentences
homework
after that? Madam
regularly.
Saraswati, can you say?
Yes, sir.
Do the
So which are the
Good
two
evening, sir.
sentences after if?
If do the homework if do
Not
the
like
reg
that.
home.
Not like that. Not like that. Just read the sentence there. Two
Okay, okay.
sentences are there. Do the homework
Do
regularly.
do the homework regularly.
Ah,
Your results will improve.
okay. When will your results improve?
If we do the homework
Do the
regularly,
homework
Yeah.
regularly.
So then how will you make that
your
sentence?
results will improve.
Yeah, you said it. Once
First,
again, can you say that?
okay, sir.
Yeah.
If
If
do
you
the
do the
homework
homework,
No, no,
regularly,
no, we cannot say if do the homework. We have to add the subject there. Sometimes we will have to add one or two words there. If I just write all the things in the sentences, then everyone will easily join that. Not like that. So do the homework regularly. Who should do the homework regularly?
You.
You. So how
If
will
you
you make it? If
if you do the homework regularly,
yes,
the results will improve.
this is the sentence. So what is that
Thank you.
sentence? I think Madam Sarala, you have heard it. Can you repeat that sentence?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
If you
please.
do the homework regularly, your results will improve.
Yeah, if you do the homework regularly, your results will improve. When you're making
Improve.
this sentence in the campus or in the school,
Okay.
in the classroom, we have a problem. We make the sentence something like this. You do homework regularly means your results will improve. Homework doing means results improving. Homework not doing means results not improving. This
Not
kind of structure we are using. So what should we use there?
you.
No.
You.
If is the conjunction which makes
If
that problem solved, which solves that problem. So what is our problem there? We are not using the appropriate conjunction there. What is
conjunction.
if there? What is if there?
If is a conjunction.
Is a conjunction.
Subordinating
If is a conjunction. So
Yes,
it's a
sir.
subordinating conjunction. Let us not worry about the definitions, what a conjunction is grammatically. We just understand that it's a joining word.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
that's enough. Yes, please. Who is that?
My name is Tanmay, sir.
Yes, please.
So can you start the sentence like this, that your result will improve if you do the homework regularly?
Of course, you can. You can do it
If
both
you
the ways. You can start with the main clause also. You can start with the subordinate clause also. So when you're writing, if you're starting with the subordinate clause, if you do the homework regularly, you will have to use a comma after that.
yes,
Otherwise, you don't need to use a comma. If you start with the main clause, that means your results will improve if you do the homework regularly. If you use the main clause first and if clause next, then you don't need to use a comma. But if you use if clause first and the main clause next, you will have to use a comma in the middle of the. That's not important. Here we are speaking. We are not concerned about writing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you can say in both ways. You can say if you do the homework regularly, your results will improve. Or else you can say your results will improve if you do the homework regularly. Both are equally correct. Well, thank you. And next, who else is here? Madam Rumisa. Madam Rumisa, can you just read the next pair of sentences? Yes, Madam Rumisa, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Read the next pair of sentences.
You failed in the examination
You failed in the
because
exam.
you didn't because you didn't pay attention in the class.
Forecast करना होगा.
Yes,
Forecast करना.
that's it. Okay, you failed in the examination because you didn't pay attention in the class. This is the thing. So, what is the conjunction there?
Because.
Because.
because
That's how people who say because. I don't know why.
because
Because is sometimes a because. Just like saying bakwas in Hindi, there's a because. Okay, so it is not because, it is because. Don't take it because also. Okay,
because
it is
You didn't pay attention in the class.
because
so that is the thing. 1 second.
Sir.
So here, so you failed in the examination because you didn't pay attention in the class. Okay, we shouldn't say because. Okay, because.
okay,
Didn't
sir.
pay attention in the
Because
class.
Okay, you failed in the examination because you didn't pay attention in the class.
attention in the class.
Yes, that's the case. Here you have to say the main clause first. You failed in the examination because you didn't pay attention.
Because you didn't pay attention in the class.
Conjunction.
Failed in the examination is not ideal. So let us start with the main clause itself. Now, Madam Saraswati, Madam N. Saraswati, can you just read the next pair of sentences,
Okay, sir.
please?
When it rained heavily,
Hmm.
we took shelter under a huge tree.
Yes, what is the conjunction there?
When
When
Okay, so how do we join it? When it rained
when
heavily.
it rained heavily,
Yes,
we
we
took
took
shelter
shelter,
under a huge tree.
we took shelter under a huge tree.
Huge tree.
This is the thing.
Okay.
But sometimes we have a tendency of saying full rain coming means we took shelter under a huge
Shelter.
tree. And that when it rained heavily, that part is not made properly. Okay, and
Okay.
sometimes you use some typical words like full means to. Sometimes people say home to going. Ayyo,
అన్ని
Yes,
ఇక్కడే
sir.
ఉన్నాయి.
home to going.
Going to home.
Home to going. We can say we are going home. So don't say to going. We are going home. Not need of to there. We are going home. Okay.
Home.
Did he go
Okay.
home? We can say, we need not say go to home. We can say go home. Okay.
Go home.
Sometimes
Okay.
people say home to going, school to coming. That boy school to not coming. That girl school to not coming so many days. This kind of broken sentences are spoken in the camp. All such broken sentences should be avoided, and conjunctions will help us in doing that. Conjunctions will help us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here
Okay.
we have seen three conjunctions. Which are they?
If, because, when.
Because, when. There are more conjunctions like this. We will see. So, what makes a complex sentence, first of all?
Main clause,
Main clause, conjunction,
conjunction,
subordinate clause.
Conjunction, there should be a subordinate clause.
clause.
Okay. So a conjunction that joins a subordinate clause is of course called a subordinating conjunction, but that's not important to us. We should just know there should be a conjunction, there should be a main clause, there should be a subordinate clause. So if these two clauses are there joined by a conjunction, we can make a complex sentence. But what are we doing? We are making broken parts of the sentence and just putting it there and just sandwiching it into each other. And then we make it a sentence, and we, or else we say we claim it to be a sentence. That's not a sentence like that. So we have to make proper clauses. What is a clause? It's a part of the sentence. Words a part of the sentence with its own subject and predicate. That's very important. So in every clause, you should have a proper finite verb. Otherwise, that clause doesn't stand. That's the thing. So what are required? A main clause is
Main clause,
Main clause,
main
conjunction,
clause,
and subordinate.
conjunction, subordinate clause.
Subordinate clause, and in the
Subordinate.
middle, there should be a conjunction. Sometimes the conjunction may be in the beginning also. It's not a problem. Okay.
If
Yes. And now let us see how we make it again. Some more examples are here. Okay. I'll just give you chances so that everybody gets the chance. Okay. Here, Madam Simalada, can you just read the first example? What conjunction is listed there?
the girl was afraid
Ah,
it was dark.
yes, the girl was afraid as it was dark.
It was
So what
dark.
is the conjunction we use?
As it is a conjunction.
As is the subordinating conjunction. How do we say it in the school? Actually, we say full dark means the girl full afraid.
Full afraid.
Full darkness coming means girl full afraid. That is what we say. That is what we want to change. Yes, that's what we want to change. That's our effort. We have to speak better English. We have to speak more fluently, and we have to speak more confidently without having that mother tongue influence in terms of pronunciation and sentence structure. This is what we are trying to do. And in that process, please do not expect me to speak the way the locals speak here. No, if I speak like that, I too will learn that kind of language. I don't want that. So examples, we have three examples here. The girl was afraid as it was dark. We can also say as it was dark, the girl was afraid.
Afraid.
And when we say like that, we have to stress, we have to be very careful about it. Otherwise, we will not make it a habit. So, Madam Rajini, G.
Yes, sir.
Rajini, yes,
Yes,
Madam, can
sir.
you read the second sentence, please?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
My
ma'am.
name is Rajni.
Yes,
Second
please.
sentence is
Hmm.
my mother loves me,
Hmm.
although I make her angry sometimes.
Yes, excellent. My mother loves me, although I make her angry sometimes. In
Sometimes.
the place of that, although, you can use though also. You can use even though also.
The station.
Any one of those three can be used. So my mother loves me, although I make her angry sometimes. This is the sentence.
The train had left.
So, but what are we doing? What are we doing? Our problem, I'll just tell you. My mother, I make angry also. Then also, my mother full loving me. This kind of structure. The problem is that we are trying to make that sentence, and in that process, we are thinking too much in Telugu, and then we are directly translating it into English. That's the problem. If you avoid that process and if you learn the usage of conjunctions, you can make better sentences, well structured sentences, well framed sentences. So, my mother loves me, although I make her angry sometimes. Well, then here, Madam Srijana, can you just make the third sentence?
Jai Hind, sir. The train had left before I reached the station.
Yes, the sentence is correct, excellent. But we can just improve our accent. Instead of saying the train had left before I reached
Before I
the
reached the
station,
station.
we can say the train had left before I
Left
reached the
Before I reached
station.
the
before I
station.
reach the
Don't
station.
say left, don't say reached.
Left.
So we have to say left. We have to
Left.
say reached. Reached. That
Reached.
last sound should be
I reached the station.
don't say reached.
Okay.
Reached. Like that, we have to stress a little. The train had left before I reached
Before I
the
reached
station.
the
Reached the
station.
station. It will sound like reach
Train
the
has
station.
left
only. Reach the
before I
station
reached
should
the
not say.
station.
Okay. Now, someone should make all these sentences. Someone should read all these sentences with greater, better accent so that others will also practice it like that. Madam Jyotirmai, can you read all these sentences but with a better accent?
The girl was afraid as it was dark.
Yeah, the girl was afraid as it was dark. So now you see, when you're trying to make the accent, that flow is also important. So if you say, the girl was afraid as it was dark. If you say like that, also it will sound unnatural. So instead of that, let us maintain that flow. Okay, so please listen here. The girl was afraid as it was dark. It was dark. Okay, instead of saying as it was dark, like that separately, it is called chunking. So instead of chunking, if you can maintain that flow of the language, the girl was afraid as it was dark. You can say with full flow. Yes. Yes, you may please continue, ma'am.
The girl was afraid as it was dark. My mother loves me,
Yeah,
although I make her angry sometimes.
yeah, my mother loves me, although I make her angry sometimes. Yes,
The train had left before I reached the station.
train had left before I reached the station. Okay, great. Now let us get into the next slide. Here you have some time to look at this slide, and you can make notes also. You may take some 2 minutes to prepare your answers, and after 2 minutes I will ask you individually. So whoever is asked should answer the question. So when I ask you, you can answer, but everyone should prepare. You don't know whom is to be asked, whom I am going to ask. You don't know. I may ask anyone. You may know the answer, you may not know the answer. But I may ask anyone, especially the ones who are not involving, will be asked the questions. So you have to go through these parts. Here you can see a table, and in one column you can see the main clauses. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then in the middle column you can see conjunctions, but they are not in the proper order. So you cannot directly join them. You have to match them. They are in the scrambled order. And then the subordinate clauses can be seen, and they are also not in the order. So your challenge is that you have to choose the right main clause, the right conjunction, and the right subordinate clause. If you choose the right parts of that, you will get a meaningful sentence. For example, Rani is angry at Pavan when she failed in the exam. That's not what we want.
Because she failed in exam.
No. Whatever it is, just look at that. You please match all those 5. When you match all those 5, if there are any mismatches, then you will understand it. So now your time starts. You can prepare for 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Nobody should say anything now. No.
Rani is angry at Pawan because he broke her bottle.
Please try to understand the instruction. I have given you 2 minutes. During these 2 minutes, you should only prepare the answers and allow others to prepare the script. Now for 2 minutes, we will just look at the shared screen and we will just match them and we'll wait for our chance so that others also can get a chance. Understand? Okay, your time, 2 minutes, starts now. You can prepare your answers. Don't tell me the answers. I will tell you.
Where I use it almost.
Yes, that's the end of the time given to you. Now, Madam Manju, you can make the first sentence from the table. Madam Manju.
Can I?
Yes, Madam Manju. Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
My first sentence, Rani is angry at Pavan because he broke her bottle.
Broke her bottle.
Rani is angry at Pavan because he broke her bottle. Sentence. Okay, everyone should look at that sentence. Rani is angry at Pavan because he broke her bottle. Because he broke her bottle. And now, Madam Jaya, you seem to have one answer. You can just tell me the second sentence. Madam Jaya.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Suma was upset. She failed in the exam.
When she failed in the exam.
Because she failed in the exam. Suma was upset. Because she failed in the exam.
We can say Suma was upset because she failed in the exam, or Suma was upset when she failed in the exam.
When she failed in the exam.
We need because. We have already used because. Okay. Rani is angry at Pawan because he broke her bottle.
No,
There we
here when we need to use
both
yes.
the sentences are possible. There is no problem with that. And now,
Okay, sir.
Madam Chandana, you can make a sentence. The third
Yes.
sentence.
Good evening,
Yes.
sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
The boys did not celebrate.
Hmm.
We are waiting.
Yes.
The boys did not celebrate, though we are waiting outside.
What is there if you are waiting outside for them to
May I
celebrate?
try, sir?
Yes. Let her try once again. Let her try once again. Generally,
While we are waiting,
celebrate something.
while we are waiting outside, waiting.
No, when we are waiting outside, do you have a reason to celebrate?
Hard when you were
Look at
waiting
those
outside.
subordinate clauses. Which of those clauses
Boys
gives
did
you
not
a reason to
celebrate.
celebrate? She failed in the
When
exam. Do you have a reason to celebrate?
Yes,
they
sir.
won the
They
match.
won the match. Do they have a
When
reason to celebrate? Yes. Now try it, Madam Chandana, once again.
the boys did not celebrate when they won the match.
Yeah, say the boys did not celebrate when they won the match. That is correct. Or else you can
Right.
say the boys did not celebrate though they won the match. Yes. The boys did not celebrate though they won the match.
Match.
That's the sentence. Okay.
Great.
Yes.
It was
Madam Sravanti, you can tell me the fourth sentence. Madam Sravanti.
Yes, sir. It was too hot when we were waiting outside.
Yeah, it was so hot when we
when
are
we are waiting outside.
Waiting outside.
waiting outside. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
Please
And
remind me
Madam Lavanya, can you make the
if
last
I
sentence?
forget. If,
Hmm.
if I forget.
I forget.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Please tell me. Please make the last sentence.
Please remind me when I forget it.
Yes.
When I forget it or if I forget
If
it.
I forget
If
it.
I forget.
If I forget it.
Please
If I
remind me
forget it.
if I
Sir,
forget
when we can use while, sir, then?
Why?
While is also there. Yeah, the boys, it was so hot while we were waiting outside. That's
Wait,
better.
yes, sir. It was too hot while we were waiting outside.
It was so hot while we were
While we
waiting
were waiting
outside. You
outside.
see, some conjunctions can be used in many cases.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if it is okay, if it matches, I just say yes. So it was so hot while we were waiting outside is also a possible sentence. Okay, thank you for noticing it. And now, everyone has seen this. Now, those who haven't participated should make all those 5 sentences once. So I am just checking who are here who haven't contributed. Bhavana. Madam Bhavana.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Miss, yes, Miss, please make all those 5 sentences now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Rani is angry at Pawan
Hmm.
because he broke her bottle.
Yes.
Suma was upset when she failed in the exam.
Okay.
The boys did not celebrate when they won the match.
Yeah.
So it was so hot while we are waiting outside.
Hmm.
Please remind me if I forget it.
Yeah. So here, this is the way we are learning so that we can avoid using means, that kind of means. We use some words like that in the campus. Okay. So Rani is angry at Pavan because he broke her bottle. So this, instead of this sentence, we should not say she broke bottle means he get angry or something like that. Yeah, that kind of sentences we should not make. Please remind me if I forget it is a standard sentence. I forget means you remind. No, we should not say like that. Sometimes we may be saying like that. I forget means you remind. Huh? Who is that? Please make sure that you are not speaking anything other than related to.
Devi, madam, please mute yourself.
Yeah, so if you are not speaking or if you are speaking anything to anyone there who is not related to the session, please make sure you mute yourself, because when we hear something other than what is meant for the class, it disturbs the attention of everyone attending the class, because that is not healthy. So whenever you are saying something, first of all, I would request you not to involve in anything when you are attending the classroom. You are saying something else to somebody else simply means that you are not fully involved in the session. It doesn't mean personally to anyone. It means when we are saying something in Telugu to someone who is not involved in the class, what does it mean? We are engaged in something else. Aren't we? Yes, everyone, please listen here. When we are saying something in Telugu or in any other language to anybody else, something like ikkada patandi, akkada patandi, something like that, when we say, it means we are focused on something else. We are attending this session for the sake of attending. That's not what we want. So I can tell you a suggestion. The first solution for this is to switch on your video. If you turn your video on and sit comfortably somewhere, that means you are taking some risk. You are investing some time into this. And if you are hiding yourself, that means you are not very serious about it. Of course, nothing is going to happen if you show your face. Nobody is going to record it for any other purpose. If at all it is recorded, your face will be seen there as a small speck. It's not a problem. This is a program sponsored by responsible people, so you don't need to worry about it. So once you switch on your video, it means that you're more serious about it. And then you will not have that temptation to speak to others. And people also will not come to you because they can see me on your screen. You are paying too much attention. You are completely involved in the session. And when you are speaking, suppose you are teaching in the classroom. Just imagine a situation. You are teaching in the classroom, and just in front of you, there is a black wall. And the students are all on the other side of the wall. Will you enjoy teaching?
No.
No. Okay. So that is one problem when we are taking online sessions. In our online sessions, actually, we insist that everyone should switch on their video so that we can see them. And when we see the students or those who are receiving it, those to whom we are speaking, we feel more engaged in that. That is the best way to do that. So I would like to request you, every one of you, and one more benefit is that if you switch on your video, I am more likely to remember you the next time. You switch on the video and you speak to me and you make a sentence. Not only that sentence, but also you yourself will be in my memory. And then you know that you have made this kind of a sentence. And the next day I speak to you, I will be thinking about that sentence you made. So that will help me in giving you the right instruction. Suppose you are going to a classroom. You don't know who is, say, Anusha Reddy. Suppose, madam, suppose you are a student. I just see the name Anusha Reddy. I don't know who Anusha Reddy is. When I am evaluating the paper, I don't know who that girl is.
Yes.
Then, when I am taking the class, how can I focus on her? When I am evaluating the paper, I have seen that she has made this particular mistake. So next time when I am seeing her face to face, I will remember this particular mistake so I can correct her. The lesson will be more effective. But if you are hiding yourself behind that black screen, I don't know who you are. You all know me now. Do I ever switch off my video? No. So you also are requested not to switch off your video. That will affect the effectiveness of the session. Okay, now here, Madam Sarala, can you just switch on your video and read all these sentences? Let me see.
Yes, sir. But
Yes.
here background some DJ.
Sounds there. That's why, sir.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
couldn't.
So you better choose
Sorry,
a
sir.
place
Sorry.
which is not disturbed. It's okay. It's okay, madam.
Yes, yes, sir.
Don't take it personally.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
we do not see who. Who is not the question. What is the question? Yeah. So, Aruna, Madam Aruna, can you just switch on your video? Can you just turn on your video and read all these sentences immediately?
Can I?
Yes, of course you can. Anyone can.
Rama is angry at
Hmm.
Pawan. Rama
Pardon?
is angry. My video is.
Okay, you please continue. Tomorrow
Rama is
onwards.
angry at Pawan.
Hmm. Because he broke her bottle. Okay, next sentence. Next sentence.
Suma was upset.
Suma was upset because
Hmm. Because or when?
she failed in the exam.
Yeah,
When she
Rema
failed in
was
the
upset
exam.
when she failed in the exam. Okay, next.
When she
The
failed in the
boys did not celebrate,
Yeah,
though
They won the
the
match.
match.
yeah. The boys did not celebrate though they won the match. Don't say
Match.
though. Say
So,
though. It is
though
okay.
it was so hard while
it
we are
was
waiting
so
out.
hot when
Ah,
we were waiting
so-
outside.
yeah. Somebody is speaking along with that. It is okay. Gentleman is speaking. Who is that, sir? Can you please introduce yourself? Some gentleman was speaking there. Who was that?
So my name is Ramesh sir,
Yes, sir,
from
Ramesh.
Adarsh Vidyalaya.
Yeah, you can please continue, sir.
Okay,
I'm
sir.
very happy. Yes,
Please,
please.
please
Uh,
remind me if I forgot it.
if I forget it, okay, please remind
Yes,
me
sir.
if I forget it. Great, great,
It
great.
was so hot while
Yeah,
we were waiting outside.
yeah, while we were waiting outside. Okay,
Yes, sir.
then,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, that is good. That is good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now I'll give you a task. Every one of you should make some 5 sentences like this. Just write down the sentences, no problem. I'll give you 5 minutes to write down those sentences. After 5 minutes, whoever is yet to engage, whoever is yet to involve in the class, will be asked to deliver those sentences. Your time to prepare 5 sentences, not the same sentences, not the same words. Of course, you can reuse the conjunctions. Other than that, try to use new words. Okay? Think about some situations in your classroom, something you want to tell your students. Okay, so let it be something you want to tell your students or your colleagues or someone who is working with you, whoever it is. So similar sentences you have to make your own sentences. Do not take the help of chat gpt. That way anyone can do it, but that way you will not improve. Please make your own sentences. Please be honest to yourself and make it. Your time starts now. Sir, no one should type it here. I do not want anyone to type it here. I want you to speak it, because typing will not improve your language. Only if you speak, your language will improve. Only if you speak, you will have the confidence. Typing is very easy. Anyone can do that. So it's not about typing, it's about speaking. So please make your sentences. Please do not type it here. Please take a sheet of paper and write it there, and then deliver those sentences if possible without saying. Yes, please continue.
Sir, can I say?
Yes, you may start.
Sir, I'm Spandana from Seven Hills English Medium School from Mandamari.
Yes, ma'am, please continue.
The book is on the table.
But that is a simple sentence. We want a conjunction in the sentence, madam. So here, if you look at this,
Can I say, sir?
the book
Sir,
is on
can
the
I?
table.
Can I, sir?
Is on the table is okay. Others have to please mute themselves, everyone. Other than the teacher who is speaking.
Sir, can I?
Wait.
Can I?
Who said the book is on the table now?
Spandana.
Madam Spandana, you can continue. I told you to make 5 sentences. Please make. Please tell me the remaining.
Can I, sir?
Who is that?
Sir.
No, somebody has got some disturbance there. Yes, Madam Spandana, can you continue?
Sir, can I?
Yes, Madam Anshida, you can continue. Madam Anshida.
We went to the beach because it was sunny.
The book is on the table when I'm
Went to the
sleeping.
village because it was sunny. Okay, that's fine, no problem. He went to the village.
Sir, can I?
Yes, Srujana, Madam Srujana, please.
Jai Hind, sir. She was late because she missed the bus.
She was late because she missed the bus. She was late because she missed the bus.
Can I?
Yes, Madam
can I,
Manju.
sir?
Madam Manju, can you speak?
Can I?
So many people say can I, so I don't understand.
Sir, can I? Can I, sir?
Yes, of course. Who is that? Please introduce yourself.
Saraswati. Saraswati, sir.
Yes,
I am
Madam
Saraswati.
You can start.
I punished them because they are talking.
Madam, actually, if they are talking, we should not punish them. Okay, so we should just ask them why they are talking. We should understand why they are talking, and sometimes we may even engage in their talking. Okay, we are not allowed. To punish them. But anyway, your sentence is correct. Great. Thank you. Yes, you may. Please introduce yourself before you start speaking.
Sir, can I?
Who is that? Madam Chandana. Yes.
We went to the park, although it was hot.
We
We went to the park, although it was hot.
Yeah, nowadays I don't recommend that, madam. So you should not go to the park when it is hot. There may be some stroke. So, but
Can I?
your sentence is correct. We went to the park, although it was hot. That sentence is
Can I
excellent.
speak,
Good
sir?
sentence.
Can I,
Thank you.
sir? Can I speak,
Yes,
sir?
Madam Gautami. Madam Gautami, you can speak.
He was angry. Children because they are shouting.
Madam Gautami, you can speak.
Sir. He was angry.
Hmm.
Children because they are Can I speak, sir? Can I?
Wait. Please, when one is speaking, please others have to wait. Madam Gautami, you have to speak.
Sir. He was angry.
Hmm.
But children because they are shouting.
He was angry because they were shouting, right? Yeah. He was angry when you say you should not say because they are shouting. He was angry shows a past sentence. So you
Can I
should say
say, sir?
because they were shouting. Okay. Otherwise, you can say he is angry because they are shouting. If you say because they are shouting, you should say he is angry. If you say they were shouting because they were shouting, if you say he was angry. So the tense should match when you use two clauses. Sentence is okay.
Sir,
And now,
say 1 second, sir.
yeah,
Can
please.
Can I listen, sir? Say 1 second, sir.
Yes, please.
How many times saying?
Yes, okay, it's okay. Let us wait. Yeah, please, madam.
Sir, I will come if you call me.
I'll come if you call me. I'll
You
attend
call.
the session if you
Okay.
invite me, something like that. That's good.
Okay.
Madam
Can I?
Sultana, you said the sentence. Next.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Sir, can I?
Ramesh.
I will call you when I reach home.
I'll call you back when I reach home. That's a good sentence. That's a good sentence. Madam Satyavati, can you say?
Sir, can I?
Yes,
I
of
will
course,
call
madam.
you back when I reach home.
Okay. Now somebody said, can I? Who was that?
Can I say,
Sir,
sir?
Ramesh, sir.
Sir, I'm Vijayalakshmi from Happy Scholar
Yes,
School.
Madam Vijayalakshmi. I'll get back to you, Madam Sir Ramesh. I will get back to you.
Ramesh. Sir,
Vijayalakshmi.
I saw a snake
Ah,
while I was going to the school.
what did you see?
I saw a snake while I was going to the school.
You saw a snake with you.
I saw a snake while I was going to the school.
Okay. Good, great sentence. I saw a snake while I was going to the school.
To the
Okay.
school, yes.
Yes.
She was
Good
happy
sentence.
because she passed the exam.
Oh, she was happy because she passed in the examination. Was that Madam Vijayalakshmi?
Sir, can I?
Yes, of course, you can. Come on, start.
Made a detailed plan.
Yes.
Can I? Can I?
One by one, I'll give you a chance. We have some more time. Now, Madam Anshita, can you speak?
Anshita. Can I speak, sir?
Yes, who is that?
I am Maheshwari, sir, from Seven Hill School,
Yes,
Mandamari.
Madam Maheshwari. Yes, Madam Maheshwari. Please speak.
She is playing in the playground, but it is about to rain.
But it is about to rain. Okay, but is a coordinating conjunction and will make a compound sentence, but the sentence is correct. Okay. Next, who is next?
Sir, can I say, sir?
Yes,
when
Madam
the
Gautami, Madam Shirisha, you can all say Madam Gautami first.
sir, made a detailed plan before I started the project.
What is that? Can you say once
Can
again?
I speak, sir? Can I speak? Made a
No.
detailed plan before I started the project.
Yes, great. Next, who is next?
Sir, Sirisha.
Madam Shirisha, please.
I could not catch the train, although I started early.
Oh, that was so sad, madam. You could not catch the train, although you started early. Okay, you could not catch the train, although you can also say, I could not catch the train, although I had started early. Madam Bhavana, can you tell me something?
Excuse me.
Madam Bhavana,
Sir.
can you say
Sir,
something?
yes, sir. I want to say a sentence.
Yeah, please.
If I listen the class properly, I can improve my English.
If I listen to the class carefully instead of saying properly, sometimes there is something called collocation. See, everywhere we cannot use properly. So if I listen to the class carefully, I can improve my language. Otherwise, if I listen to the class carefully, I can improve my speaking skills. You see, just I'm improving that sentence. Your sentence is correct, but we can improve
Collocation.
the word choice. All the time we can improve the word choice. So there is something called word choice. There is something called collocation. That means matching words. Instead of saying giving a speech, if you say deliver a speech, it is better. Okay. Instead of doing the purpose, if you say serving the purpose, it is better. Okay. Instead of giving the paper, if you say distributing the papers, it is better. So this is what we call collocation. Collocation means some words are used together, and when they are used together, they make a good impression. So like that, I have just suggested. So, Madam Srilata, you can speak. Come on. Yes. Anybody else?
If you study.
Yes, sir. Can I?
Yes, please.
Sir, can I?
Somebody started.
Sir,
Let me complete.
I'm Saraswati, sir.
Yes, Madam Saraswati, you can continue. And after that, I'll come back to the others. Yeah, Madam Saraswati.
I saw a temple while I am going to school.
I saw a temple while I was going to the school. Don't say I am going to the school. I am going to school means now I am going to school. I saw a temple means I saw it in a past time. Now you are going to temple. How can you saw it in the past time then? How can you see it in the past time? Okay. So you should mismatch it. So you should say I saw a temple while I was
going to school.
Yes. Who else is there to speak now?
Sir, one doubt.
Yes, please.
When the teacher came, the class became silence.
Yeah, when the teacher entered, instead of saying came, come, came, all the places, we can say when the teacher entered, the entire class became silent. Okay. So sometimes we always misuse this, or we can say we overuse this word came. Yeah, wherever we can, we are using it. So it's not always come or came. We can use better words when the teacher entered the classroom. Okay. So many people attended the function. We, instead of saying came to the function, so many people attended the function. Okay. We don't use always. We don't always use come or came.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So like that we can say. Well, next one. Who wants to say next? Madam Supriya.
Can I, sir? Can I, sir?
Madam Supriya, please. Madam Supriya.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, this is Supriya, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
He does not make mistakes while writing.
While writing, if you say the sentence is correct, but while writing is just a phrase. So you can say, he does not make mistakes while he writes.
Double.
Okay. So you can say, he does not make mistakes while he writes or while he is writing.
Okay, sir. He does not make mistakes while he writing.
While he writing, you should say while he is writing.
While he is writing.
While he is writing.
He does not make mistakes while he is writing.
Yeah. Next. Who is next?
Sir, can I?
Yes, of course.
Sir, I am Shailaja.
Yes, of course. So please introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Shailaja.
Yeah, Madam Saroja, you can say.
She stayed home because it was raining.
She
stayed. She stayed home because she stayed home.
Oh, she stayed back home while it was
raining.
Okay. He stayed indoors while it was raining. Otherwise, he stayed back home while it was raining. Okay. Correct sentence. Next.
Sir,
Yes, Rajini ma'am. Madam Rajini.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes.
Although the teacher
Your voice is not clear. Please speak loudly.
although the teacher
Madam Rajini, I'll get back to you later. Madam Srilata, you can speak.
Don't talk while.
Madam Srilata.
Don't talk while eating, sir.
Don't talk while eating. You can say don't talk while you are eating.
Yes, yes.
Yes, don't talk while you are eating. Or you can also say talking while eating is not a good habit. I mean, it's not a complex sentence, but still in the classrooms, if you want to say, excuse me, talking while eating is not a good habit. Huh?
While, yes.
Or is it, don't talk while you're eating. Okay, otherwise we can say, why don't you have your lunch without talking? Otherwise you can ask them, who is talking over there while eating? These are all possible sentences. I don't want you to by heart sentences, but I'm just telling you some options when you're speaking in the classroom or speaking in the campus. Okay, so like that, in different ways. Every time if you say the same sentence, the students may not pay attention because they have heard that sentence so many times. Try something new. So if you simply go there, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. If you say like that, oh, we hear it 10 times a day. Who pays attention? The students feel like that. So instead of that, if you say one day, tomorrow itself, not tomorrow, next academic year, you please try it in your classroom or in your campus, wherever they are taking their lunch. You please try it. Something like a different sentence. Why don't we keep silence while we are taking our lunch? No. Otherwise, your lunch tastes better when you're taking it silently. Otherwise, you can say, you will live longer if you take your lunch silently. Huh? It's not a healthy habit to talk while we are taking our lunch. You see, the same sentence you can say in many ways. Or else you can even say, you will marry a beautiful girl if you take your lunch without talking. Who wants to marry a beautiful girl and who wants to marry ugly girls? Something like that. They are children. It's nothing wrong. Okay. But what are we doing? What are we doing in the classroom? To make our speaking effective, we should have a pleasant face, first of all. People will listen to us. Okay. So we go to the classroom and we are just asking them, who is talking here? So if you say like that, whatever you say will not be effective. Instead of that, we can try it. Sometimes we may lose our temper. We are also human beings. But now and then, if you try it, students will notice that. And they will notice the change in your voice, the change in your language, the change in your sentence structure, and they will immediately imitate that. That kind of sentences. Students will notice that. And they will use it in their language. Okay. So thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll continue. You can make more sentences. If you have more sentences, you can tell me tomorrow. I'll listen to you. Thank you so much for attending very carefully and very effectively, very whatever we say. So tomorrow onwards, my kind request to everyone is that you should please keep your video on so that the classes will become more effective.